y'all, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for tuning in. I am in a rented U-Haul van packed to the tip with camping gear. I'm headed out to do a 3-day camp with my extended family, which is my grandkids' father's family. This is their annual camping trip out at Greenbrier State Park in Boonesboro, Maryland. So yeah, I am super excited. I have a massive tent that I've had since I think last September. It's an air tent that I purchased from the UK. So I've never used it. This will be the first time that I'll be using it. And I bought it specifically for this camping trip with my grandkids in mind. So whew, it's going to be it's going to be an ordeal because the tent is massive. Although it's easy to set up, there is a little manual labor pumping it up with a air pump. So we'll see how that goes. And I'm hoping that I get out here before my grandkids arrive, because I know once they get out here, things are going to be kind of hectic. So anyways, I do have a portable AC. I brought out the kayaks, singular. Yeah, I purchased a couple of more kayaks just so we all can get out on the water together. So about this U-Haul van, y'all, this is the way to go. I mean, it's kind of like got me in trouble because I think I overpacked just because I could. I have a lot of stuff in the back of this van. But this is one of their newer vans. I believe this one is on a Ford chassis. It has Bluetooth. It has a backup camera. The cab is full of cup holders. I'm just like, why so many cup holders? I mean, it's only 2 people that can fit up here. But yeah, it's pretty nice. The cab is very comfortable. Yeah, I feel kind of, you know. Anyways, I'm just rambling. I will see you guys at a camp. So I made it to camp. I'm about to go ahead and get everything set up. And I do think that I am going to have enough time to get set up because my daughter and the kids have not left yet. So we'll see what happens. And I'm looking at the camping pad, and I'm hoping that my tent fits. It is a 23 feet long, 12 feet wide tent. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. So right now, I'm just going to go ahead and get the power ready. And luckily, there is a little bit of shade, so I'm not completely suffocating. It's a cool little fan that I bought from Target. It's a neck fan, so hopefully this will keep me a little cool while setting up. The little airflow going. But yeah, And it has 3 speeds. Oh, that feels good. Okay, so I don't think I mentioned that, well, what kind of tent this is. This is a air tent. It is the Outdoor Revolution Campstar 600 air tent that is supported by air beams. I think it's about 5 air chambers you have to pump up, and it should automatically set itself up with just a little help for me. But the big part of what I have to do is use the air pump to pump it up. I do have a electrical pump, but I found out when I was setting it up a couple of weekends ago that was taking too long, and it was faster with me just pumping it up. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay. All right, guys, the tent is up. Somewhat. I just got to stake it down so it stays up. But anyways, that was about 37 minutes just to get it pumped up. Oh, I'm tired and I'm hot. What I'm doing now is I'm about to try to AC the tent. So I have to do some manipulation to the tent. This is a air conditioner kit that you can Velcro to the tent to run the hose out. So the hose is going to go through here. Hopefully you guys can see this. The hose is going to go through here. I'm going to Velcro it here. I'm going to put a little hole in the vent and run it out on the side. And so I'm not really worried about destroying the ventilation net, because I can always keep this on, tighten it up, and don't have to worry about any insects or using air. So I can always buy a net to repair it. So that's what's going to happen right now. So hopefully this works. And y'all, I have had a time trying to get set up. The tent wasn't hard to set up. It was the valve that kept going in, causing the air to go out. And then there's a side extension that I was trying to put up. Yeah, I was trying to put this thing up without the hose. And you have to throw it over the tent. It fits over the tent. And I just kept wondering, why isn't it standing up? Y'all, there's 2 holes that go into 2 sleeves on this side extension. And I'll show it to you later. But I spent 30 minutes and realize you have to put the poles in. Anyways, oh my goodness, it always pays to practice setting your tent up before you come out. All right, I need to take the Velcro, attach it to here. And I should have did this before I came out. I should have did it while I was at home. That would save me a little time. Some things I actually tried to do before I got out here, so it wouldn't take me so much time to set up. But, you know, setting up is setting up. It's going to take you a couple of hours, especially if you are trying to do some glamping. And just so you guys know, and if you're wondering where I got all this stuff from, I got it from Amazon. And I just so happened to stumble across this thing. I was looking at something on Temu. I was looking at an air conditioner. It was a different made air conditioner, window air conditioner. And you know, once you are on a certain item in Temu, it'll start showing you different things that kind of relate to it. So that's how I came across this. And then I went out on Amazon and found it that they sold it out on Amazon. So, the world of e-commerce, I tell you. Okay. All right. And I think I want to have this one out too. So now what I'm going to have to do is go outside and try to pull it through some more so that it completely hangs out. So I'm going to tighten that. All right, there we have it. That is my solution to air conditioning the tent. Okay, I'm gonna have to make some adjustments, but that's the gist of it. All right. All right, guys. I still have the U-Haul van running because I have my electrical cooler in here. So now that I got the power set up, the tent set up, I can go ahead and remove that, put it in the tent, plug it up, and then turn the van off. It's been running for a while. All right, so I have a thermometer, and right now it's showing 89 degrees, and I have it on 75. I think I'm going to turn it down to about, let's see, can I get it down to 70? I'm going to do 71. It comes with a remote control. I got the batteries in backwards just to save the batteries. So let me fix the batteries. All right, 89 degrees. Got it on 71, so we'll see how long it takes to get it down to 71. So I don't even know what time it is. And then here is what we made into a kitchen, or what I made into a kitchen. So I have the Rouge RV cooler. This is the Ozark Trail kitchen. And then this little one is enjoying her Captain Crunch. And then over here is our shoe organizer. And then the tent also has these lampshades that attaches to each of the beams. There's another one. And I'll show it to you guys at nighttime. Put the lights on. There's the other lampshade. So I have a little wash area, and there is the toilet. And then this little thing has Clorox wipes. It has wipes. It has a little fan just in case you get hot sitting in here for a while. A lamp and some spray. And I also have here the pre-poo packets. And then this little pocket has the bags. And I have a little mirror hanging up. A trash can and this rug that I purchased from Walmart. And then I laid down some towels. Okay. There you go.
How do we get the water to go down the drain?
We have to pour it out.
Oh.
Okay, now after you finish, you gotta tap this to turn it off. All right, good job. Paper towel?
Paper towel. Are we going kayaking without mommy and baby?
They going too. Okay, right behind you is a trash can. Step on it.
There you go, eat it. It's like a trash can eat this trash.
Here we have this tablecloth that I got from Temu. It's really nice, very nice quality. And then I have this little rack. If you see it on Temu or I believe Amazon, you can use this for pretty much anything. I'm using it to dry our towels after we take showers, to hang bathing suits. But if you see it on Temu or Amazon, people use it to hang pots and pans and silverware, lamps. So you can use it for anything. Hold it down, turn around. And hold it down. Put it under your butt. Okay, go ahead. You up there? There you go. There you go. All right. And then you can zip it up so no bugs get in there. How you like that?
Bugs can get in here.
Right.
I like this.
them on the ground.
I don't know how I did it. I was swinging around.
Yeah. The same way you got in that one. Okay. And then just lay down.
I know this one's a difficult.
Well, you better not. Hey guys, happy Friday. So, not much footage. Today has been a lazy day. I know yesterday, because of the setup, it took me quite a long time to get everything set up. And so I was dead. And then my granddaughter slept with me last night, so she was all over the place. And you know how when you're really tired, you're so tired that you can't go to sleep? So that was my deal. And then the fact that my granddaughter, she was just all over the place last night. And so needless to say, I didn't get much sleep. They are gone. They've been gone for about 4 hours now. They went to, I think it's called Adventure World. And they've been gone, so I was able to take a nap and get straightened up and wash the dishes from this morning's breakfast. Ran and got a couple of bags of ice, and now I'm just sitting here chilling. I'm actually watching Sling TV. So, one of my favorite HGTV shows, Aaron and Ben. So yeah, I'm just sitting here. I think it had gotten up to maybe like 95 degrees in the tent. I don't know why. Like the air was pumping, and maybe it was just that hot that, yeah, it got pretty hot in the tent. And maybe so because I had this door open, because this is the way everybody's been coming in and out. So I just kind of like left it open instead of always having to unzip and zip it. And that could be one of the reasons why the tent was hot. But I had this section right here closed off. So this entire section right here was closed off, and it didn't make that much of a difference. So now I have everything completely closed. The temperature is actually going down. It was 95 now. It is, what, 82.7? And I know that's backwards. Is it 82 or 85? No, that's 85.7. It's 85.7. So the temperature is going down. Yeah, so it's been an ordeal with the kids around. What else is happening? Not anything exciting right now. I guess when they get back, that's when, you know, it'll be live and in color. I think tomorrow we are headed down to the lake. We'll be down there all day. So in the morning, I think we're gonna go kayaking and then just chill out on the beach. Make some lunch for the kids and just let them swim all day. And then when we get back Saturday evening, I'm gonna go ahead and start breaking down a lot of stuff, trying to get organized. Stuff that I'm not using, go ahead and get it cleared away. That way Sunday I can be out of here early to get the U-Haul returned. That way I'm not charged an extra day. So hopefully I can get it returned by noon. But anyways, yeah, that is what's going on. I got a candle burning because this morning when I made those salmon cakes, it just kind of like smelled up the whole tent. So got some ice water over here. I do have this Lasco fan blowing to help try to circulate some of the air. And then, of course, you know, I got my ceiling fan. So I think that may be helping get everything cooled down. And then my little cute lamp. And this is a lampshade that I've had. And then I bought one of those lights that is battery operated. Well, not really battery operated, or it's actually rechargeable. I'm sorry, it's rechargeable. So yeah, and then I bought this cord here off of Temu. And then of course my little cheesy camping pillows. Adventure awaits. And then over here we have Happy Camper. This is what the lampshades on the tent look like when they are lit up. Guys, we are in the middle of a severe storm, and from my understanding it's supposed to get up to very high winds tonight. And the rangers, they came around to each tent to forewarn everybody that there is going to be a storm that's coming through with high winds. So if you need a shelter, to go to the bathhouse. But right now it is raining cats and dogs, and my tent is leaking. Now this portion of the tent, this third zone, which is like the front porch, the floor is actually not a covered floor, but the tarp does extend all the way out so that it has cover. So with that said, I do have leakage. The floor is leaking. And I woke up this morning with this portion of the floor full of water. It was 2 buckets of water that I filled up. And I think that may have been my fault, because the air conditioner, the little small hose, it should also go out outside the tent, and I didn't do that last night, so it just leaked. It leaked a lot, so that was my fault. Anyways, the kiddos are at another family's tent. My daughter's next door at their tent, and I've been pre-packing all day here and there. So when I get up in the morning, I don't have a lot to do, because I brought a lot of stuff. And yeah. So I did take down the side extension that covers this. I took that down earlier, right actually before it started raining. Got that wiped down, rolled up, and in this container. So hopefully tomorrow morning, all I have to do is just take down the air mattresses, roll the tent up, and get up out of here. And I want to say, that it wasn't a bad camp, but it wasn't like the best camp compared to the others that I've had. It has been just one of those camps that nothing went right. Today was supposed to be the day the family went down to the lake, spent all day at the lake, kayaked, cooked food. Typically, that is what it's done on Saturday. Just stay down at the lake, at the beach all day. The family got up, went and set up. By the time me and my daughter left to get down there, they closed the lake down because it started thundering. So everybody had to repack, and then we end up at another family's tent and just ate there. So whew, it has been an ordeal. Again, not the best camp, and it's been raining on and off all day. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed. Very disappointed. Because I feel like 3 days we didn't do anything. We didn't do much. We didn't do much of anything. It was... Anyways, I'm going to have a do-over. Because I'm going to try to get out and camp in a couple of weeks. And hopefully it'll make up for this camp. But anyway, guys, I will come back if anything exciting is happening, especially the high winds. Hopefully that passes over. So, I'll see you in a few. Guys, it is Sunday. I believe it is what, about 10:15. I am almost home. I left camp about 8:30. I was up about 6:30, tearing the remainder of the gear down, getting it packed. I had to wait for my daughter to get up so I could tear down the air mattresses. But once I got that done, I was able to go ahead and start preparing the tent because it was still wet, so I had to wipe it down, and I think I did a pretty good job getting most of the water off. I still need to let it air out so that it doesn't get molded or, you know, obtain any type of odor. But yeah, nothing spectacular happened last night. The storm that the Rangers warned us about did not come through. It just continued to rain. It rained quite a bit. And then eventually it did stop. So anyways, I'm just kind of sad that I didn't get to record the kids playing out at the lake or them experiencing kayaking. But there will be other camps and we will get that done. So I hate that the video is ending on this note, but it is what it is. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for always tuning in. If you have any questions about this air tent, let me know. As a matter of fact, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, when I get in the house, I am going to do a little review on the tent because it deserves a review. It's not going to be a really good review, but it deserves a review. So I'll be back once I am in the house and sitting down. All right, see you in a few. Hey guys, I just wanted to pop in and just do a quick review of this tent. As much as I love the tent, there are some things that I really disliked about it. So if we start with this side annex or side extension, I think that was a pretty clever thing to have as an accessory. But one of the things that I didn't like about it is that it did not have a mesh door. So that means the zip-up door would leave it fully exposed for bugs to enter. I mean, if you're going to have a side extension, which I'm sure more than likely people will use it as either a bedroom or maybe a sitting area, which is what I used it for, is fully open, you know, to bugs and insects to get into. So you see here, there is a mesh screen that I actually added myself. I purchased it from Amazon. It is a screen door that is used for like garages or I guess like a patio door. But I actually added that myself. Otherwise, it would be fully exposed, and you can see the door actually rolled up. So that is the one thing that I did not like about the extension. And I also had it set up wrong. It should be more over to the left where you see that window that is exposed. It should be inside of the extension. So next time I will do better. Other than that, I love that part of it. You can use it for so many different ways. So let's go to this huge entrance, which looks like a garage door. I hated it. I really hated it because there is only one way to zip it and unzip it, and it is in this little corner right here. You have to stoop all the way down, find the zipper, and you can zip it all the way across to the other end. And it allows you to roll this plastic part all the way to the end and have it fully opened. I like that part, but the other thing that I didn't like is, what if I didn't want to roll it and I wanted it to be open to allow air to come in? Well, it doesn't give you that. It's just plastic covering this portion, which is good, I guess, you know, for keeping the tent either cool or keeping it warm. But what happens on those days when it is very nice outside and you want that cool breeze to come through? It should have been made where you could zip it down and have a mesh ventilation. I know there are other tents that are made like that. I don't understand why they didn't make this tent like this. But I guess I do understand also that it is one of their entry-level tents. So you would end up paying a higher cost for higher specs. This may be a feature, I'm not sure, in their 2024 release. I need to go out and look at it, but it's not a bad tent. I just think that could have been something that was standard. But all in all, it's a good tent. It also did not come with a bath flooring or a bath tub flooring. The footprint extends all the way out where this portion here sits on top of it, giving you a little coverage, but it does not keep water from entering in. All right, guys, that is the review. Other than that, the only other thing I can think of is maybe making it in a different color or various colors. I didn't really care too much for the gray, but it is what it is. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that this was a decent enough review to give you, I guess, an insight onto whether or not this would be a tent for you. Anyway, I'm tired. My voice is getting froggy. So I will see you guys in the next camp. Bye.